Welcome back to the channel. Today is April 26th, and in this video we're breaking down XRP in the simplest way possible. If you're new to crypto, or you've heard about XRP for years but never fully understood what it actually does, this video is for you. We'll cover what XRP is in plain English, why people think it could go way higher, why others think it might underperform, and at the 3-minute mark, I'll give you clear price targets: bear, base, and bull. No hype, no technical jargon, just a clean breakdown. Let's start with the most important question. What is XRP? XRP is basically a tool designed to move money fast. That's it. Not memes, not NFTs, not gaming. XRP's main purpose is moving money from one place to another, quickly and cheaply. Here's the easiest way to think about it. Right now, if a bank in one country wants to send money to a bank in another country, it's slow, expensive, and complicated. It can take days and fees stack up everywhere. XRP is designed to fix that. Instead of sending money through multiple banks and systems, XRP acts like a bridge. Money goes in, gets converted to XRP, moves across the world in seconds, and gets converted back. Fast, cheap, 24/7. That's the idea. So when people say XRP is about payments, that's what they mean. Now, why is XRP controversial? Because people disagree on one main thing. Does being useful actually make the token valuable? Some people believe if XRP becomes widely used for payments, the price must go much higher. Others believe XRP can be useful without the token itself exploding in value. That debate is why XRP has massive upside potential, and also long periods of frustration. Okay, now let's talk market behavior. XRP is one of the oldest major crypto coins. It has a huge community, and it tends to move in phases. Long periods of going sideways, then sudden big moves that catch everyone off guard. And that brings us to price targets. This is the 3-minute mark. Price targets: bear, base, and bull. Before I give numbers, here's the rule. These targets assume XRP is trading roughly where it's been recently, in the middle of its long-term range. Always adjust based on current price. Now, the scenarios. Bear case. In a weak crypto market, or if XRP loses key support, the bear case is a drop back into the lower support zone. In simple terms, if things go bad, XRP could easily slide down and retest previous lows, where buyers historically step in. This is the scenario where the market turns risk off, and XRP moves with it. Base case. This is the most boring and most common scenario. In the base case, crypto stays stable. No major hype. No panic. XRP simply grinds higher within its range and revisits the upper end of where it's been rejected before. Most of the time, this is what XRP does. Sideways action, small rallies, pullbacks, and patience-testing movement. Bull case. The bull case is where things get interesting. If crypto sentiment flips bullish and XRP breaks out with strong volume, price can move fast. In a true bull run, XRP tends to jump levels instead of slowly climbing. That's when retail piles in, momentum traders follow, and people suddenly start talking about XRP again. So to recap, bear case, market weakness, price pulls back. Base case, steady grind higher inside the range. Bull case, clear breakout and acceleration upward. Now let's move past numbers and talk logic. Why do people believe in XRP long-term? The bull argument is simple. If global payments move onto faster, digital rails, something like XRP could play a role. Supporters believe that as usage increases, liquidity increases, and demand for the token rises. They also point out that XRP has survived multiple crypto cycles. It didn't disappear. It didn't fade into irrelevance. It's still here. Now the bear argument. The bear case is also simple. Just because a technology is useful does not guarantee massive price appreciation. Bears argue that XRP's supply, market structure, and competition may limit upside compared to newer narratives. They also point out that XRP often lags other coins early in bull cycles. And historically, that's been true. But here's the thing that trips people up. XRP is not a linear asset. It doesn't slowly climb like a staircase, it sleeps, then it spikes. That's why it's emotionally difficult to hold or trade. Now let's talk how people actually mess this up. Mistake number 1. All-in mentality. XRP can take months doing nothing. If you're overexposed, you get impatient and sell, often before the move. Mistake number 2. Chasing pumps. XRP moves fast once it goes. Chasing green candles is how people buy local tops. The smarter approach is boring. Know your time frame, know your risk, and don't expect daily confirmation. Next, let's talk what would invalidate the bull case. If XRP repeatedly breaks above resistance and instantly gets slammed down, that's a sign of heavy selling pressure. That means supply is still overwhelming demand. On the flip side, what confirms real strength? Higher highs, higher lows, and volume increasing on moves up. That's when XRP stops being noise and starts becoming a trend. Now, zooming out, XRP is not isolated. It follows crypto liquidity. If Bitcoin is strong and markets are risk-on, XRP typically benefits. If Bitcoin rolls over and fear spikes, XRP usually doesn't outperform. That's why you always need context. One last thing people forget, XRP is a narrative-driven asset. When nobody is talking about it, interest is low. When headlines return, attention floods back fast. That's why price action can feel random. Until suddenly, it doesn't. So here's the simple takeaway. XRP is a tool for moving money. That's its purpose, that's its narrative, and it's not flashy, it's not trendy. But when momentum hits, it can move aggressively. If we stay range-bound, expect boredom. If we break down, manage risk. If we break out, respect the speed. All right, that's it for this XRP breakdown. If you want, I can do a follow-up video where I put exact support and resistance levels on the chart, or compare XRP directly to Bitcoin and Ethereum. If this helped you understand XRP clearly, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.